So there's a new project starting here shortly. They have the site work permits and they're going to have the vertical construction permit soon. This whole block is going to be multifamily behind the row here at Margaret Pace Park, across the street from Publix on Biscayne and 17th. That's where this project starts. On my right here, over here, this is Mello's property. They're going to build like 1,100 units here. They just are finalizing some of the entitlements and permits, but yeah, this will be 1,100 units on Biscayne and 19th. This entire lot will all be multifamily as well. Over here on the other side of Biscayne, you have the Edgewater Collective, which will be 3 towers. You have the first one here, and you're going to have 1, 2, 3 towers. You have about 2,000 units right there on Biscayne and 19th. Over here, this is going to be a new condo project. They finished demolishing it a couple of weeks ago. They have to redo some of the parts of it because the city didn't approve of the design, but this will be a condo tower here on a very small lot right behind Margaret Pace Park.
What does that mean?
In this section here, we're just past Margaret Pace Park over there. This is Biscayne 21. It's going to be demolished very shortly. They're going to build the first of 3 towers here. This is going to be the addition. The addition is going to be on the eastern side of this lot, and there'll be 2 more towers on this lot. Over here on the other side, you're going to have the second phase of Mill Creek's project, which they sold recently, but they're going to build a second phase right here. It's going to be multifamily luxury apartments. On the right hand side here is the other side of the addition. There'll be 3 towers here. This is the south tower of Arya Reserve. There'll be 2 towers here eventually. Over there in the corner you can see the starting of the north tower. It's going to be a very large project by Mello Group, condos. It's going to be these 2 towers plus parking and amenities in the back, and this will be a continuation of the Baywalk. So we have a beautiful connection to the Baywalk right through here, right next to Elise. Was a really cool building. So this will be a very nice connection for Edgewater, and I'm excited about this project. It's going to be a really good plus to the neighborhood. other side of the South Tower at Arya Reserve. And this is where the North Tower will go. They're doing foundation work on it. They're already doing the digging, so this whole area will be Arya Reserve. And this will be where the pool is and all the amenities with a connection between the towers. So this is going to be a really cool thing for the neighborhood. I'm excited about it. This is a project here that land that Related recently sold, I believe. So there'll be a new project going in here soon. It's actually this land and the houses on the other side as well. So this will be a new project to be. This project is almost complete. I think they got their TCO recently, so they should have move-in soon. You also have the completed Baywalk, which is very nice. And yeah, this is a very high-end, ultra-luxury condo in Edgewater. So yeah, really nice project. Whole land over here is going to be another project by the same developers as those guys, what we just saw. So they have plans in the city to replat this and get the permits and entitlements. But yeah, this will be another ultra luxury project by the same developers as that. One of the crazy things about Edgewater is there's just still so much land available. You have so much land that you can build things on. Right next to the water, so many old buildings right here, another one. More land that you can build things on. It's crazy. Now we're coming up to Icon here. So eventually, right now the Crimson locks the Baywalk off right here, but when they build on the very eastern side of this land, this will be a full pass-through to here, to Icon Bay. Icon Bay is here. And then this is the Baywalk at Icon Bay. And then over there is Villa. So you'll have Villa over there. And then eventually, the Baywalk will continue here. This is going to be Cove, Miami. So you'll have all of this land all the way there, and then it'll connect to that Baywalk on that side. We have Cove, Miami, next to Icon Bay. And you have all of that. And then here you have Villa Miami, which will be the corner of this land with Nature Food Group. and you'll have this view from there. So you'll have that one, Icon Bay, and then all of this. This is one of the most annoying buildings in Edgewater because it blocks the Baywalk right here. The city could build around it if they wanted to, but so far they've shown no inclination to do that. So, really annoying building. Someone needs to buy it and it needs to go away. Here you have a really good shot of Nema. Nema is by Crescent Heights, and it's a luxury multifamily there, but also it has a Whole Foods and retail. So this whole section is Whole Foods. Will be I think it's really gonna make the neighborhood blow up, is when you have a Whole Foods there, and you also have all this empty land around that you can develop. This right here is going to be a trigger point for a lot of the neighborhood. Here you have Metro Edgewater, which just opened, which is the newest phase of the Aparicio district by Related. So this is multifamily, and there's also land here that they could build a second phase of it quite easily, which I'm sure they're about to do. Also with this land over here. So once again, you have some empty land here. This was supposed to be a museum, I believe, but I'm not entirely sure what it is now. But once again, empty land right next to the bay. Mine is one of the only cities that has this kind of empty land by the bay. It's kind of amazing. So all of these ramshackle buildings here are all getting demolished. This is going to be a couple mega projects by AMCO and partners. It's going to be all of this is all going to be gone. They've been trying to buy out Bay Park Towers for years now. Right here. Really old, like 1960s building. They've been having difficulty getting all the owners to agree, but I bet it probably will because you have all this development happening. AMCO recently finished the Hamilton over here, and they're getting really high rents for it. It's an old building, but they completely redid it. So everything you see here, all of this, will be like 3 or 4 towers. All of this empty land is going to be towers, and then hopefully that will get bought out. So this project's going to go all the way to the bay. Down here. It goes all the way here. And then you have the Hamilton. So yeah, you have a huge project here. And all of this. AMCO's project is going to continue here all the way to Biscayne. There's going to be multi-family offices here where Wendy's used to be. So massive, massive projects here. So continuing on our tour. Once again, here in Edgewater, there's just blank land that you can do things with. There's a couple projects here. I'm not sure if this is the exact one, but you just have all these really old buildings directly next to the water. Kind of wild. And then you're on the other side of the Hamilton here. Here you have Vaita Edgewater, Miami. It's going to be starting right here. They already have the construction work going on. Already doing foundation work, so all of this. Then you also have the remnants of whatever this was. Abandoned. You just have more vacant land. It's going to be a project right here. It's going to be a condo building in this little tiny area. It's kind of wild. So this gas station over there is getting replaced with a office tower. It's going to be there, and then this Denny's is getting replaced with a multifamily and also potentially a grocery store. So you have two massive projects that'll be happening here and there. Probably this one will be replaced too sometime.
That's the answer right there.
So Crescent Heights owns all of this. There'll be the next stages after NEMA. So all of this empty parking lot space in Edgewater is owned by Crescent Heights. And it'll be developed in a similar fashion to NEMA. I think office towers and multifamily are currently in the mix. So that's NEMA, and then that'll be Whole Foods. But yeah, all of this will be developed. This is NEMA and Whole Foods. This whole area. Available for sale. All of this. And this is going to be 2600 Biscayne. They're starting the progress on that already. Be multifamily and office. You have this land here. It's going to become a project soon, as well as this. You have Urban 22 that just finished, and then this lot over here too will become a project. A lot of opportunity in Miami, a lot.